So there's some events, some blessings, some opportunities. Something is getting ready to happen and is coming in threes. Let me tell you guys how I came to this conclusion. Last week on Thursday, I had a busy day, so I couldn't do dinner. I decided to stop at McDonald's to grab dinner, right? When I placed the order, I forgot to order my kids something to drink. Oops. So when I get to the window to pick up the food, I realize I'm like, oh, I forgot to add the drinks. And I was like, is it okay if I add on two lemonades? Yeah, some places won't let you do it. They'll tell you got to go back in line, and then some places they will. So when I asked the lady, she's like, "Oh no, it's no problem. You don't have to pay for it," and she gave me the drinks, right? Even though it's something as small as a drink, it's the gesture, and I'm like, okay, like thank you, I really appreciate it, right? Didn't think much of it. From Thursday till Saturday, which is today, I did not have any communication with any outside people outside of my kids. So I didn't go to any stores Friday. Saturday morning, today, and today is what? Hold on. November 8th. I had to go to two stores this morning, right? I get to the first store. That store, I literally just needed some donuts, some coffee, and a banana. When I get to the register, the lady was like, "How many donuts do you have?" I told her six. She sees I have a banana, and then she's like, "Well, the coffee, I'm not going to charge you for the coffee." There was no reason for her not to charge me for the coffee, right? So instantly, I'm like thinking about what happened to Thursday. So I'm like, okay, thank you. I really appreciate it because even though it's something as small as a coffee, it's the gesture. She didn't have to give me anything. So I appreciated it. And then when I got in the car, I told my son, and the reason why I told my son is because I remember what just happened Thursday, right? So God was telling me to tell him. Had I not listened to what God had told me in that moment, by the time I got to the third store, the story would not have even made sense to him because I did not tell him about the incident in the moment, right? I was at a gas station, if that helps the story. So when I leave the gas station, I go to Dollar General. When I go to Dollar General, I had to grab a couple of things. And in that store, I did grab, a nice amount of stuff to the point I needed a cart. I get to the front. She's literally scanning everything, ringing me up or whatever. We're having small talk. Right before I went to tap the machine with my card, this lady pulls out a piece of paper. It's like a coupon that she has sitting on the side of her register. She pulls the piece of paper out and she scans it, and it takes $10 off my total. There was no reason for her to give me a discount. The paper that she had was a coupon, and she gave it to me. Again, this is now 3 times people have found favor in me and have just given me things, right? So as soon as I get in the car, I'm like, "Mason, you will never believe what just happened." So I'm explaining to him, and he's like surprised because I just told him what happened at the gas station. And the reason why I said if I did not tell him what happened at the gas station and I was not obedient in that moment, the story just would have been not as significant to him, but because I told him in the moment at the gas station, then I was able to tell him again when I went to Dollar General. Now, not only was I being obedient, he was able to connect the dots. I was able to connect the dots, and I knew right then and there after that third time, I'm like, God, you're telling me that things were coming in threes. Things are getting ready to happen. 3 ways, 3 opportunities, 3 doors, 3 keys. It's coming in threes. So I wanted to make this video for anybody who it resonates with and anybody that God touches through my video. Your blessings, your opportunities, your doors are opening in threes.